Morning, students. Welcome to the last session on advanced predictive modeling. Today's session is assignment discussion session. So we'll be talking about the assignment and how you will do the assignment for this learning outcome and for this unit 2. Let me make it in the slideshow. The unit aim, this is the unit aim. This unit will introduce you to some of the most widely used predictive modeling techniques and their core principle. Through this unit, you will form a solid foundation of predictive analytics, which refers to tools and techniques for building statistical or machine learning models to make predictions based on data. You will learn how to carry out exploratory data analysis to gain insight and prepare data for predictive modeling. So we looked at all this in learning outcome 1, learning outcome 2, learning outcome 3, which started from last week, Saturday, and then we completed it with learning outcome 3 yesterday. So you might be wondering, how do you do your assignment presentation, and how do you structure it and everything? So document structure and formatting, it is good practice to put your name and the unit number and the name. Start with a bit of introduction to the module, 30 to 50 introduction, table of contents to be drawn, write out the essay for task 2, don't mention it for task 1. Yeah. Yeah, I think my connection should be okay now. Yeah. Anyways, continue. And then font size is 12 line spacing, 1.5 page number to be inserted, and then the conclusion, which is 20 to 30 words, references and bibliography. Just continue. So assignment declaration. So for you to do the assignment, you have to submit the assignment declaration form, which can be found on our website. So you can search for it here. And then, yeah, you fill it, and then you choose the course that you are studying for, and then you put your email, the organization number, and then confirm, and then the date of submission, and then you submit it. So yeah, don't forget to do that. Next, these are the useful tips. Read the task carefully, focus on details, command verbs broadly just as guidance as suggests for action. Command verbs, you can cover the task by writing them. Explain, define, describe some to 100 words. Access, examine, clarify, analyze, that's 100 to 125 words. Compare, contrast, critically evaluate, that's 150 to 200 words. And then don't forget that you have to use Harvard referencing style, which is author, date, style referencing. This is a good example of how you can do that. We said, yeah, reference needs to be Harvard, that is author, date, style. For example, Slack, Johnston, Brandon Jones, 2001 in text. In the reference towards the end, it will come as shown. So that's literally how you do it. It needs to be in Harvard referencing. The word limit, pass is 3,500 to 4,000 words. Merit is 4,500 to 5,000 words, and distinction is 5,000 to 5,500 words. Word limit is 3,500 is plus or minus 10%. So you can go above 10%, and you can go less than 10%. Give proper headings and subheadings. Make your document look presentable and professional. Plagiarism or tolerance similarity must be below 20%. We don't like plagiarism. There's no room for plagiarism and everything. So Yeah. There's this video on ATHE referencing that will teach you.
I create a workspace for each of my big clients. Then I add projects for them and break them down into tasks. Every task
that will help you with ATHE referencing, which is from us, but yeah, we'll be looking at this later. Yeah, assignment and feedback process. Submission of assignment is to an email, which is learnerwork@ukversity.co.uk email. When submitting the assignment, mention the grade you're also trying to achieve, so feedback is provided accordingly. You get an auto acknowledgement and the assignment is marked by a tutor who has taught the unit. You get feedback and assessment grade or decision within 2 weeks. And then if you have any queries on the unit or topic, then you can email learnerwork@ukversity.co.uk and a reply is provided within 2 hours by the respective tutor. In some cases, the submission of assignments may be required. We request learners to highlight the work added to be highlighted in yellow. This makes it easier for the assessor to identify the changes and the amendment done to the existing work. This is the comment provided as feedback. And now we have to move on to the learning outcome 1 of the assignment. So this is what the assignment will be for learning outcome 1. First of all, you have to evaluate and differentiate between various binary linear regression models such as latent variable model and probabilistic model. We did that. And then develop linear regression model using a suitable software such as R, Python, or others. The submission must include the codes generate codes. Your submission must include the codes generate codes from a suitable software like R or Python. So yeah, so you must use one of these to do this and then when you're submitting it, you must include the codes that you generate from the assignments, but I mean from the software that you use to do the assignments, and then discuss generalized linear model and its usage. You are required to include probability distribution, linear predictor, link function, and lastly, evaluate multinomial regression and its usage. You will cover ordered response and unordered response. For learning outcome 2 and 3, evaluate the difference between multinomial and ordinary regression. That's the first question. And then the second one is discuss multinomial logistic regression with examples. Examples may consist of polytomous LR, multi-class LR, that's linear regression, softmax regression, multinomial logit, that's MLogit, the maximum entropy classifier, and the conditional maximum entropy model. Discuss ordinal logistic regression with examples such as ordered logits and ordered probits. We looked at this yesterday. So yeah, you can go through the slides again just to be able to have an idea on how to do the assignment. And also don't forget to check the links and the websites that I used during the course of teaching and everything. So you can use that as reference and guide on how to solve these questions. So yeah, the assignment type is report, and then the word count is 3005, excluding the table of contents, diagram, references, and appendices. So with your 3005 words, the diagram is not included, table of contents is not included, and then reference and appendix are not included too. Plenary, refer to the ebooks and journals on the module for this unit. Assignment submission is after 2 weeks of the completion of the unit and its delivery. If using Versity slides, like I mentioned, then the references would be as below. Business environment 2021, learning outcome 2021. So take for example, yes, second. Yeah. Yes, I can take for example, you want to use this now as a reference, you have to like do it. This is learning outcome 2. You have to put learning outcome 2, and then yeah, you can use it as reference. And then don't forget to include the topic and then the learning outcome and everything. If you want to use the slides as reference. Yeah. Bibliography, business environment, learning outcome 1, slide number 2 to 10, UK Versity. So that's how you do it. So if you want to use from slides number 5 to 7, you have to put it in the bibliography and everything. So yeah, that should be easy for you to do. Submission to be done on learnerwork@ukversity.co.uk. Any queries, please email rahman@ukversity.co.uk. So that is all for now. Yes. Oh yeah, I missed this part. I missed this slide 10. So yeah, including these 3, there's another one. Develop models for nominal and ordinal scaled dependent variable in R or Python. All code should be provided in the workbook. Analyze the use of generalized linear models such as probability distribution, linear predictor, link function. Apply the Pearson regression model and discuss over dispersion and zero inflation. It should include maximum likelihood-based parameter estimation, negative binomial over dispersion and zero inflation. Model the attempt to invent variable using proportional hazard regression. This will include Cox regression, hazard and hazard ratios, survivor and cumulative hazard rates. So we looked at this not in learning outcome 2. Cox regression should be in learning outcome 3. Yeah, which we looked at yesterday. So this is multinomial and everything. So you can use this as reference. Yeah. So you can use this as reference for the other ones that you have, which is logistic regression and everything. So yeah, this brings an end to our session on advanced predictive modeling. So let's watch the video on how to reference.
Studying is not a straight path. It's more like a winding maze to finish university. To see you through, you'll need to study other people's ideas, words, and websites so you can form your own ideas. If you don't credit your source or present the ideas or words from another as your own, either intentionally or unintentionally, you may be guilty of plagiarism. Referencing helps you avoid plagiarism and is the only path to take to help you exit the maze and truly succeed in your studies. In this video, we'll show you how to properly reference using the Harvard referencing method. This will include the difference between a direct quote and paraphrasing, how to complete an in-text citation for a quote or paraphrase, and how to write your end-of-text reference list. Referencing is a standardized set of rules that you'll use to give credit to your sources. All units, except education and psychology, use the Harvard referencing method. Let's take a look at how to reference using this method. When referencing, begin with in-text citations. These citations allow your readers to link your key points to where your information was sourced. All sources cited, with the exception of personal communication and references to classical works, need to include an alphabetical reference list with the full bibliographical details of all sources at the end of your document. If you use the exact words from a source, you're using a direct quote. Only 10% of your overall word count can be in direct quotes, which is why it's so important to learn how to paraphrase. Paraphrasing expresses the same meaning of the quote, but in your own words. Regardless of whether you're using a direct quote or paraphrasing, you must use an in-text citation. Let's take a look at how to do that. When referencing a direct quote, enclose the quote with double quotation marks. When using the Harvard referencing method, the in-text citation should be written immediately after the quote, before the end punctuation mark. You cite a quote using the Harvard referencing method this way. Take note of the punctuation, as this is important. When referencing a paraphrase, you can either begin your sentence with the in-text citation or end with it. Regardless of how you use your in-text citation, you still need to follow the same rules as set out by the Harvard referencing method. For a book reference, you must include the following information: the author or editor, year of publication, book title, its edition, volume number, place of publication, and publisher. There's lots of help available to see you through the study maze.
Deliver it.
Yeah, so that brings an end to our session. If you have a question, don't forget to send us an email at learnerwork@chikeversity.co.uk. Don't forget to reference your work, and don't forget to use the slides and the link provided in the teaching to help with the assignment. Yeah, good luck.